Hey guys, Ben here, Honeydew Homestead. I just wanted to make a quick video today because there was a small break in the rain, and we're expected to have rain for the next 4 or 5 days, but I really got to get these things in the ground. Today we're planting asparagus. Okay, so not only are we going to be planting some asparagus, I got these from Tractor Supply, not a sponsor. I got some Mary Washingtons and some Purple Passions, and I'm hopeful that those are going to turn out okay. It's always hard to tell with these because they just come in like a bag of sawdust. It's hopefully they survive. Also, I got some I believe these are everbearings. I think these are an everbearing variety. Let me know down in the comments below if you know for sure or not, but from what I understand, everbearing strawberries are smaller, but they tend to be a little sweeter, and you can pick from them all year long instead of just like a June bearing strawberry, which you get a massive amount of strawberries, but all at once, and then you got to figure out what to do with them. So I'm hopeful that I can just kind of pick and eat throughout the year instead of just one big harvest at one time. So we have a bunch of them in here, but my understanding is we're better off if we kind of soak them for a few minutes in some water to help rehydrate those roots. And then while these are soaking, we'll go ahead and plant the asparagus. Oof, that's not looking so great. Okay, we're gonna put some water in these and then I'll be right back. I am going to just let this sit in the water and kind of break up a little bit so that we can get to the actual plants. It should be in there somewhere. Alright, we'll let that sit. In the meantime, let's go plant some asparagus. Okay, so asparagus are not an annual plant, they're actually a perennial, which means the hope is that these are going to keep coming back year after year. The unfortunate thing is we're not going to be able to harvest anything from them this year because we have to let those roots develop, let it get that nutrition into the soil so that it has those sugars and it has that energy that it can regrow next year, and then we can start harvesting from it. The way you plant asparagus is completely different from just about anything else. We're going to dig about a 6-inch trench here, bury these with about 3 inches of soil, and we're going to leave it in that cavity until it starts to produce those sprouts. And then we'll go ahead and cover those as well, so that ultimately the root ball is going to be about 6 inches deep. So we should have about 3 of these. Looks like these have little rubber bands. So looks like we got one really nice one and 2 little nothings. We'll see how this turns out. This is going to be interesting. I'm trying to spread the roots out without harming the plant. Just kind of stirring this soil up, see if I can get some of that perlite a little deeper down. So we've got 4 of the Mary Washingtons and 3 of the Purple Passions. So I'm thinking we're going to want to put them somewhere in this general area. So this would be 3, for example, here. And then the other 4 could be back here. I just grabbed a, a random little level. I just know that this is 6 inches, and so I'm just using it to get an idea of where the soil is. I am spreading the roots out and making sure that they're not curling back. Get about 3 inches of soil in that. Alright. And let's go ahead and start with the next one. Some of these do not look great, but we'll give them a shot. We'll see how they do. Alright. Those guys are good. I am going to mound this soil in the middle because we're going to need it in a few weeks when these start to pop out of the ground. I do have this random little scrap. I don't even know if there's anything here, but we'll go ahead and plant it. You never know. Time for the next set. Okay, so these were the Mary Washingtons. Much better. Look at the size of that. Much more vigorous roots. I have a lot more confidence in these. In all my haste to beat the rain, I really could have saved myself a lot of trouble if I had just scooped out 6 inches of soil, laid them all down flat, and then placed 3 inches of soil on top instead of trying to shuffle all of this soil around in a 3x3 circular bin. It was just too much soil in too little space. It led to a lot more frustration than you really needed, and I would recommend that you do exactly that. Just shovel it out, put it in a wheelbarrow, and then add the soil back as you need it so that you have a nice level ground to work with instead of just shuffling dirt from one place to another. Okay, now we are going to attempt to plant strawberries in the same bed. This could end disastrously, but we're going to do it anyways. If we can find the strawberry plants in this mess. There was a rubber band on there, so that is now off. There's supposed to be 10 in here. We'll see. I think that's one. Those roots are long. We may have to cut those roots. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I don't feel any more, so there may have only been 9. That's okay. So we are going to try to plant these between where we planted the asparagus. Okay, here comes the rain, so I had better hurry up. Don't forget to pick up your trash. Alright guys, that's it for today. We'll talk a little bit more about what's going on in that garden. I realized that this was a little bit of a rush job. I'm already getting rained on. I hope I don't regret what I just did. But you know what? That's what this experimental garden is for. That's what I'm trying to do here, is create different approaches to what people normally tell you, the sort of dogmatic approach to gardening. So we'll see. The chaotic garden, it's kind of becoming my brand, but it's how I choose to garden. It's what makes it fun for me. So I hope it's fun for you guys as well. And as always, you guys be good, and I'll see you on the next one.